What did you think of Carlos? What did you think of Clay Holmes's outing today?
Yeah, I thought he was really, really good. I thought the life on all of his pitches, the four seam, the two seam, other than the two pitches that they hit for homers, right? The slider, the changeup, and I thought he elevated the four seam effectively. Yeah, the whole time I'm watching him, and just with the way the ball was coming out, he had life, and he was really good.
Joe?
Carlos, have you envisioned days like this a lot where you have Alonso, Lindor, and Soto homering in the same game?
Yeah, and I think that's probably the first. I was asking someone before I came over here. That's probably the first time, if I'm not mistaken, where there's three really good hitters at the top, and it's fun to see them going deep on the same game. That's what. Yeah, we envisioned that. When you got those three at the top. It's pretty special, and we saw it today, and hopefully they'll get going here.
Jerry?
I think Francisco's now homered in 26 straight wins for the Mets, and we talk all the time about how valuable he is to you guys. Is that the stat that to you kind of speaks loudest for how much he drives you guys?
Man, that's pretty impressive there, But it's baseball, Things like that happens. We're not going to be perfect, You try to go out there and play your best. And when Francisco is going, obviously at the top, he makes everyone else's jobs easier. Whether he's getting on base or driving the ball the way he's doing it, and you see it every time he goes deep. He's usually with runners on base to take the lead. He's pretty clutch, So again, I keep saying a great player here, and you just gotta embrace it and enjoy it.
Mark?
Carlos, that Soto swing for him to go to one knee and still power it out, just what does that tell you about where he's at right now?
Yeah, I think he's in a really good spot here, and even on some of the pitches he's fouled off, just the balance there at the end is a pretty good sign that he's getting there, and we've seen that at times, but I feel like the past few games, even when he's not getting results, I just feel there's something about his lower half. I think I said it last week or at some point during the homestand, and he's just more, you see it when he's missing pitches, but the balance, the conviction, there's a lot to like right now about him, and we saw some results again today.
Just overall with this homestand, 7 games, at winning 7 out of 9, just what have you liked about your team?
Yeah, and I think we started off losing that tough game on a Friday night when we played 13 innings against the Dodgers, and then we ended up winning the series there, and then winning the last 2, sweeping these guys. That's what you want to do, You want to play well. You want to win series. Now we got to get on a plane and face a really good team again on the Dodgers there for a four-game set. So enjoy tonight. Back at it tomorrow.
Dave?
Carlos, just along those same lines, you guys have played really well at home, and you also had 2 teams come in who hadn't really been playing very well, to put it mildly, this year. How important is it to take care of business at home and against teams that are obviously struggling this year?
It is important, even though it's early and it's baseball, anything can happen. You want to take care of business. You want to win series, regardless of who you're playing, because they're big league players, they're big league teams. Anybody can beat anyone any day. So it was good for us to, win the series against the White Sox. We won the series yesterday against the Rockies, and for complete the sweep today was important. Again, understanding that you're gonna go through stretches where it might not happen, but especially here at home. And now, like I said, we got to keep going. We got a long ways to go. The mentality is one series at a time, one day at a time.
Andrew?
Going back to Clay, how valuable was it to see him go 7 innings, the longest start he's had in his career?
Yeah, it was really good to see that, and just I felt like on that 7th inning he was still touching 94. Kept getting ground balls, and that's his calling card. You know that when he's getting ground balls, especially against right-handed hitters with a 2-seam, that's when he's on. And then he did that in the 7th. And I thought he was in pretty good shape throughout the outing, in the 5th, in the 6th, those middle innings. I thought overall he was in complete control.
Thank you, Carlos.